YouTube and welcome to another YouTube video. So I posted up a short the other day and I got a comment underneath. So I'm going to put the comment for you up there. They asked me how I went from this to this. Okay, now I did this in a matter of 12 to 13 weeks. I went down from 91 kgs and I actually went all the way down to the 71, and that's the lowest I actually physically got, just doing a 12-13 week transformation. And they wanted to know how I did it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some little tips and tricks that I did, because obviously I've got myself a coach. I'm only with my coach for a couple more months. Okay, so I'm basically going to put stuff up. So I'm going to show you how I actually did it and how my coach helped me do it, so then you don't have to go and pay for a coach. The first thing that I had to do was I had to find my why. Why did I want to do this? Why did I want to lose the weight? Why did I want to transform my body? Because I needed to find the why, because once you go through that journey, you're going to go through a journey. You are going to have hurdles along the way, okay? You're going to have all sorts of things thrown at you. You're going to have special events. You're going to have nights out where you're going to go over your calorie intake as well. But you need to make sure you've got that why in place. So then you've always got that why in the back of your head and you know why you're doing this. So then if you do go off track on one day, it does not matter. You just get straight back on it the next day. Thing we went and did is he calculated my maintenance for me, and then after he found my maintenance, he dropped me down into a calorie deficit. It was only a small calorie deficit at the time. It was really manageable as well. So what we did is got maintenance and he took a little bit away, and then what he did is after that, each week he just slowly reduced it. I mean really slowly as well. And got me drinking at least a gallon of water a day. Now I don't mind drinking water. I do have a low calorie juice that I have as well. It's like a little bit of a squash, so I just squeeze it into the bottle if I need to flavour this thing up a little bit. But again, it's like no sugar added. It's a lot really low as anything as well. It's the lowest one I could find. But I just usually add a little squirt to this. It just gives it a little bit of a flavour as well. So got me to weigh myself every single day. So as soon as I got up in the morning, I'd go down and I'd weigh myself, because you need to be seeing the fluctuations as well. You need to know if you're going in the right direction. So you need to be weighing yourself every single day, because it's going to come down and it's going to come up. And literally, mine was like a roller coaster. It's come down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And it went all the way. And eventually it got to the bottom where I got to my goal. Next thing my coach would have done is he set me up a step goal where I was hitting 10 to 12,000 steps every single day, and that was just to start with. And then what we did is we slowly increased that to 12,000 to 15,000, 15,000 to 16,000, and now I go as high as 20,000 steps every single day. The next thing that we did is he built me a gym program where I was actually training 4 days a week. We went through what I could actually do. Some people do a 3-day split. I was happy to do a 4-day split, because if I've ever needed to move a day around, I could easily just move a day around. So what he had me doing was an upper lower. That way I was hitting the muscle groups twice per week as well. I'd be going in, I'd have my phone with me as well, and I'd have everything logged in. So I was going for lifting the weights, I was doing more reps. Yes, the weights were going up very slowly, but I was concentrating on doing more reps. We was concentrating on the technique of the exercise. We was concentrating on the form as well. So we was bringing the exercises. Let's just say I was hitting the bench press. I was coming up for the one. I was holding it for the one. And then I was releasing it down nice and slow for 2 to 3 seconds. And then I'd be going again. Okay, and that was fatiguing out my muscles at the same time. So that's what we did with a 4-day split program for me. And every single Sunday I would have to take my progress photos and send it all over to my coach. So we would literally take one from the front, we take one from the side, and we just do one from the back. Okay, those were the 3 shots we were doing as well, and obviously was tracking my weight down as well. Everything is all logged in so that he could go and have a look at it, and we was mainly going by the progress photos that I was doing. Yes, the scales were coming down like they do, but was mainly going by the progress photos. And each and every week I was noticing that my clothes were starting to feel a lot better. When I got to week number 6, I really did feel it. My energy levels started to increase as well. I'm doing so much more now. The stages that my coach helped me put it on, it was all basically healthy habits as well. So I'd basically get myself up in the morning, I'd go for a walk, I'd make sure I'd just start hanging out the steps, I'd be drinking all my water as well, creating those healthy habits for myself. After about 2 weeks, I was in such a flow with it. It just kept rolling through, and then that was my transformation, where I did that in 13 weeks. Now we've gone to the next level. I've told my coach I want to do a photo shoot, so I want to get a little bit more leaner, and I actually want to do a photo shoot at the age of 44. So that is one of my next goals, which I want to do. So at the moment, we are currently he's currently helping me prep down for this photo shoot, because I am eventually going to be doing a photo shoot, because like this is why I'm using my YouTube channel as well, because it's going to help me stay accountable for it much as well. And not only that, I can then show you how I'm doing it. I'll leave the video off just here, so if you want to see any more footage like this, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell button down there, because you can be notified every time that I post up a video.